Hello there, guys. I don't use manifestation techniques. I don't use anything intensive, but I still manifest everything I want. And I'm saying this from my new life in Spain today, which I manifested, by the way. And it's done in a simpler way. Let's simplify creation. And I'm going to break it down today. If you like Spirituality Simplified, consider like, sharing and subscribing. This is Reborn with Michael. Check out my free Facebook group. And actually, guys, I don't always do this, but I've just opened up 3 more spaces to work with me one-to-one. So if you are interested, check that out in the description. How do I manifest what I want? Well, I'm going to tell you. The truth of the matter is life always wants to give you that which you want. There, it's already said, okay? There's a wonderful moment in the Bible here, and I'm going to go into this in a minute, but this is for the people out there who have been affirming, meditating, doing this, doing that, 369, don't even know what that one is, 555, robotic affirmations, all of this. Cut it out, be done with it, okay? Because it's not the technique itself, it's the state of being, it's the alignment you create within yourself. In the Bible, it says, I'm going to mess up this quote now, okay? But it says, before you speak, I already hear. Before you ask, I've already answered it. This is the truth of God and of life. Our deeper knowing of what will fulfill us is already known in the deeper self. What happens is we're born, we become a spirit who chooses a meat suit, comes out to experience life, and that's why we probably come out crying, because we're like, why did I do this? Why did I choose to incarnate into this world? But anyway, we forget, because we wear this meat suit for so long, it feels like it's actually us. But you're not your body, you're not your thoughts. So it's like, I hate to say this, but let's give an example. And I talk about this when I'm talking about letting go a lot. If I put you to sleep and I took your arm away, and when you woke up initially, you wouldn't notice anything about the arm missing. It isn't until you know, oh, my arm is gone. You've seen it in Saw films and everything like that. Because you still exist without your arm. So you're not your arm. Your arm is an extension of the real you. The maddest part is you are the thing that's within this. Okay? And that true self is immaculate, perfection. You are perfection. So I used to meditate all the time. I'd be meditating for hours, affirming all day, every day. And it never worked, because the truth is the state of being your alignment creates. So it's fear that is so stuck within you, it blocks you. I just had the most beautiful session with someone, and she has been in fear for years, okay? We did 5 minutes of observation work, and she has felt calmer than ever. She actually looked at herself in the mirror after it again and said, I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful. She forgot who she really was. She forgot her true self, and that's what the problem is. You're all forgetting who you really are. You're forgetting how powerful you are. You are God incarnated. God in his imagination, right, imagined himself as man, and so we were. You're a slice of the whole of the divine. Life wants to bless you. Look at nature, for example. It doesn't fight, it doesn't struggle, it doesn't affirm, it doesn't do gratitude lists, but it's creating all the time. And that's the thing. We think that all of these techniques are the solution, but they're not. It's the state of being that's created behind it. But the state of being you're actually searching for, and where I think people get very confused, is underneath the crap, is underneath all the stuff within you. Then from there, if you want to, but I actually found it not essential, if you want to, then we claim. Now, I like the idea of prayer, connecting words to imageries and stuff like that, but that's secondary. It's always secondary. The truth is I haven't meditated intensely for years. I live in a meditation because I just keep being aware of when I'm taken out of alignment, when I'm resisting. And put it this way, I've just moved to Spain. It's been quite an intensive period of time where, intensive financially, energetically and otherwise. But it's like the more that I then go, right, now I better write a list of exactly how I'm going to get to where I want to. For me, I say to people, intend something once, just say it with an absolute conviction. And then your job is to let go of everything that denies that thing. That's all. So it's through observation. The best thing about this is why it's not truly a technique is because you just make it a lifestyle. You just notice how you're reacting to life. So, for example, when I had to pay this bill of where the school fees of my children, it was double what I expected to pay, it brought a resistance within me, a tension. Instead, you let it pass through. Phew. God is meeting that need now if you want to add something to it. But the truth is, as soon as you observe it and you open, it passes through anyway. And there's no feeling of lack, need, or a feeling of a need to force anything at all. Because you already feel the way, and the state of being you created is already that way. Joe Dispenza, who is technique heavy, but I still think his teachings are unbelievable, he talks about the fact that you feel so good, you don't care whether it comes or not. Well, I'm going to tell you, you can get to that state of being without having to elevate your emotions, without having to write gratitude lists, without having to meditate 4 hours a day. You do it by noticing the parts of you that are tense. Where is the tightness? Where is the tension? Sit back and observe. Sit back. Now, this client today, interestingly, she said, it usually takes me hours to let it go, but today with you, it just worked through. That's because I showed her the truth. The truth is your body wants to let it go. It wants to let it go immediately. Everything that's not serving you, your physical body wants to expel. It doesn't want to live in this state. I hope I'm making it clear. I get what I want. So all the time now, where I never used to. And you literally become like the luckiest person in the world. Yeah? And it's because you are aligned to the truths of life. You're aligned to the way that things work. And things work without effort. They work without force. Now, people will go, yeah, I've got to let go. That means I'm going to quit my job, sit in a room and just let go all day and everything will knock on my door as I need it. Food will come to my mouth as I need it. No. You go and you experience life. You walk through life naturally. But the thing is, it's like, when I was sitting there today having a coffee with my wife, if I'm constantly going over how am I going to create, how am I going to make more, how am I going to do this, I'm not enjoying the beauty of that life is offering right in front of me. You see, life unfolds in front of us because we live in a three-dimensional space and time. But the less that we give it power, the less we make a god of it, the more it's going to start to bend to our will. And our will is always for the best of ourselves. You see, people will punish themselves if they're in fear and they'll create pain and suffering. But when you let go, when you finally open yourself, life will bless you beyond what you could dream. And there's nothing to be concerned of anymore. And I'm so happy to be able to share that with you from the bottom of my heart because we all need to remember it. I just want to tell you this. You can do it. You don't have to be special to do it. Your body does it the same way as it lets go of waste food, waste water. It gets rid of waste cells in the body and recreates new. It knows what to do. You need to be willing to face the discomfort without taking action. That's physical action to make yourself feel better. Let it pass through, then take some action. Watch your life create undeniably in front of you. Sending you so much love, guys. Thanks again.